Good day to you lovely people, it's David Anthony, the Creepy Bard, and I am coming to you from the Jewish cemetery here in Tzfat. And this is an old Jewish cemetery. This thing goes back more than 2,000 years. If you look down over that way, into the valley below, you see those caves, those blue caves down there. That central blue cave, according to legend, is the burial place of Hannah and her 7 sons, who were martyred by King Antiochus of the Seleucid Greeks. If you look over there, at that little pavilion over there, that is where is buried Rabbi Joseph Caro, 16th century rabbi who is famous for having compiled the Shulchan Aruch, which is a code of Jewish law. If you look up there, that podium up there, that is where is buried Rabbi Moses Cordovero, who was a great Kabbalist and one of the authors of a lot of the great Kabbalistic literature, as well as the man himself, the Ari, the Rabbi Yitzhak Luria, the famous mystic that makes the city so famous in the first place. Also, just to give you a sense of orientation, if you look up over there where those 2 archways are, that's where the mikveh of the Arizal is. That's where I froze me arse off earlier this morning. If you look down that way, you'll see that this cemetery just keeps on going on and on and on. It's a 2,000-year-old cemetery. There's lots of people buried here. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, why are so many of these tombstones blue? Well, the reason is because Tzfat is one of the 4 Jewish holy cities of the Holy Land. The other 3 being Tiberias, Jerusalem, and Hebron, and we're going to get into those eventually later. Now, the city of Tzfat is associated with mysticism because, of course, that guy up there, the Arizal, he was a great mystic. So this city is associated with mysticism, and it is associated with the element of air because the element of air is associated with mysticism because it's also flighty and airy. So you see light blue because the sky is blue and the sky is made of air. And so blue, sky, air, mysticism, Tzfat, it all comes together and weaves. One more thing before I sign off, and that is that when one enters a cemetery, one becomes ritually impure. And if one wants to become ritually pure, one has to dip in a mikveh. Which means I'm going to be going back up there for another very, very cold dip. Wish me luck! One more thing I want to show you before I go back up to the mikveh and dip myself in the cold water. Right now we're down in the lower part of the cemetery, so this is a newer part. There's nothing here that's more than, about 150 years old at the most. The really, really old stuff is way up there. But you'll notice down here, because I can get a little bit closer and show you, you got all of these little lamps, these pretty little lamps that are set up around on all of the tombstones. Not all of them, the vast, vast, vast majority. There's lamps hanging, there's another lamp there hanging from there, and there's another little lamp in there. Trust me, there's a lamp under that thing, another lamp over there. These are all lit by people. There are people up in Tzfat who come down every night and light these candles in memory of the dead. And when you're actually up there in the city, looking down from the mountain at the cemetery at night, it is gorgeous. It is one of the most beautiful, haunting things that you'll ever see in your life, is to see all of these little lamps lit up throughout the cemetery. And now that I have left you with that lovely little haunting image, I'm going to go dunk myself in some really, really cold water. Wish me luck. Still cold. It was still heckin' cold. Evidently not as cold as it was at 5 in the morning, but still cold, and I forgot to bring a towel, so I had to use my undershirt. Either way, it's 2 hours before the Sabbath starts, so I don't really have to worry about any of this for now. By the way, cemetery's over there. Lovely view from up here, isn't it? Fantastic. Well, I'm going to be heading up to where I'm staying to prepare for the Sabbath. And after that, well, I don't rightly care. See you next time.